Combination.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the LA Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Dart. Yeah, he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
J.K. Scott in confirmation.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. And all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All right, go ahead, go. Hey, solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ready. Team.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ready. Two. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Tua. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
At the Chargers 1-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Bijan Robinson. Incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal.
Ready.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
70 Mustang 19.
Here's Dart. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern, because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
3rd and 5. Play action. Now Dart will try and do this himself. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Chargers at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. Touchdown, LA! Amari and Hampton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Second quarter from Southern California. The Chargers in control of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll have it pass across midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
32 stand. Good. Out. Step.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. A complete to Drake London. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this defense not giving them anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll go play action here with Dart. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 25-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Third and 4. On play action, here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
2 yards on the play. First down, Falcons.
Let's go.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. That's out wide here for Robinson. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Solo left side. 21G, 21G.
Here's Tua. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Watch it, Austin.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Right back to Pitts again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
In motion, the tight end. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
20, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. Caught out left side by Robinson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chargers, 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Tracking 60. Ready. Count 70 up to 60 average. 60 back. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw, Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Throwing his dart. This is caught at the 8. And they work this It's near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer.
And throwing again, here's Dard. And he's got it. Touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And a nice job of Blake free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing, Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they got themselves a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hurt. Viking 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 57 yards. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Play action now. Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
First down.
Throwing his dart. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Rondé Gadsden from a yard out. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. At after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 34-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Hey, get set. 22.
Toss play to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Ready, John?
In motion is Austin Hooper. Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle, caught by London. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And down inside the 15 he goes.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Chargers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Give here to Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he returns this to the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
All right, come on.
Throwing Tua. London hauls this one in. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Tua.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Now Tua. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On play action, here's Dart. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the air again, Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16.
That's another Chargers.
Here's Dart. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 2nd and 8. Now Dart. Wide open receiver complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing again is Dart. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Chargers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome. And this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2